Yeah. Okay. Let's see, where was I at? Right. I was doing eyebrows. Let's see, was I rigging it on this one? Okay, I see what I was doing. Oh gosh, why did I do it like that? Ah, well, whatever. It will be expressive. This is a difficult angle. That's fine. She has so many bangs. Bangs, bangs galore. I don't really win from this angle, do I? I really should have put that on a different layer. gosh, what did I do? No, go back. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. You know, I should probably test this, make sure this wasn't for nothing. Okay. There's another one down. Where's my pen? Oh gosh, the new Silent Hill game looks so good. Do 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 do. What's this from? Oh, Oblivion. I thought about playing that one for a bit, but I want the next one, not a remaster. I don't know. Maybe I'll play it at some point. Oh, physics. Wee 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 whoop whoop whoop. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. I know looking at that side's not gonna look right. I really messed this up. Oh. Okay, you know what? I will do the best I can. I already do that one. Okay, another one done. Gosh, I've been using 3D Substance Painter this last week to help with coloring something, and I keep trying to push the buttons for that. And it's like, no, stop. Oh, shoot. Let's do this first. Yeah, I wasn't gonna work on coloring this morning, but you know what? I was just like, I just wanted to point and click today. I will color later in the day. Okay, let's see. It's just all Oblivion. Oh, I see. I didn't have shuffle on. Shuffle, shuffle. Okay, I think that was all of that one. It's funny, it's so cloudy outside. It feels like it's gonna rain. I don't know. Maybe it will. Oh my gosh, why would you do that? Wait, is it not clicking on it? Okay, what is it going on? Why is it not clicking on it? want to do thing. Oh, because I'm still... I never clicked solo to solo again. There we go. You know, maybe this music isn't helping with sleepy time. Huh. Do I not actually need to do anything with this one? Ooh, why? Good morning, and oh, thanks for the save. I actually needed that one. Oh. Guess I didn't need it. Sleep numbers? Is that the kind of bed in one of the units you're cleaning right now? Is that the ones that, like, you set it to a number for someone to sleep comfortably? Like, to the softness they want? How does that even work? Oh, your pet sitting. Oh. I want pictures. Oh, you're in a fancy air. Oh, yeah, that's terrible. You haven't... Wait, so you're pet sitting, but you haven't seen said cat in 3 days? Oh no! That's terrible. So you're pet sitting a cat that hates you. Which is really funny since generally animals get along with you. She just she has a special kind of hate in her heart. She must hate everyone, though. Oh, it wasn't social. I see. That would do it. We had a cat like that once. His name was Miss Kitty. Big Garfield-sized orange cat. Bite at you every chance you get. Hey, I mean, you're pretty much getting paid to sleep over and put food in bowl. That's not a bad deal. Although that'd be disappointing if you want a pet set and play with said pet. Oh, shorter drive to work. That's not too bad. Except you do have to sleep on the air mattress. Honestly, maybe we need to get one just to have. Could be good for camping, your own bed. Like, I feel like you can't go wrong with a memory foam topper. Oh, is it over at Fox's parents' place? Oh yeah, then you should definitely do it. If anything, it'll be an upgrade. Oh, yeah, then 100%. Modify his room how you want. See, that's both your room now. Oh my gosh, you know what'd be a funny prank? Get a sign that says Ender's Room, put it on his door for the next time he comes home. Did he fall asleep? Or is it so comfortable he just gave up and gave in? Gosh, I remember when I worked at this phone place, like at the beginning of COVID, we had mattress toppers in the back. I would regularly, during my breaks, go back there and take a nap right on top of them. They were wrapped in plastic, if anyone's concerned about, like, it being gross or anything, or me giving people cooties. But yeah, go over there, right, sleep right on top, 15 minutes, it was great. Sank into the mattress and turtle. That's really funny. So does he sleep like on cardboard or something? Oh, 6 inches of memory foam. Oh, jeez. Okay, that is a lot of memory foam. See, you said it was memory foam. You didn't say how much. What ridiculous number of I'm gonna make a cloud memory foam there is. Yeah, no shit, that's a cloud, like... You're like, how many stuffed animal stuffings can I put on a bed? How can I make this feel like I jumped off a plane into a cloud? 6 inches. Jesus Christ. That is a lot. Sub Night Warrior. Oh, I definitely will save. That is a lot of freaking memory foam. And I hope you know, I was just talking about the fact I worked at a foam order place. So I know exactly what it means to have 6 inches of memory foam. No wonder Fox couldn't get out of that. And a pillow top mattress. Andrew, I don't know how you get out of bed in the morning. You gotta roll. Man, I don't want to climb into my bed. I don't want to roll in my out of bed. I lived in the top bunk of a bunk bed for years. I don't want to have to work to get in and out of bed. How do you breathe? You sleep on your stomach. That's gotta like be surrounding your face. Head to side. Yeah, I agree with Warrior. That's not exactly great for your neck, especially every night. Okay. See, I imagine sleeping on your back's pretty comfortable though. You don't know how you're gonna be when you wake up? Oh my gosh. Imagine you get some pretty good sleep in it though. I will give you that. Reverse yourself. What? Oh. See, I don't know how you do that in 6 inches of memory foam. Because when I would go sleep on the back of the ones in the back of the warehouse, I remember I'd have a hell of a time. I would have to roll out. It was hard to move. I stayed in one spot. Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. And the night together. Never to forever. Boom, boom. Boom. You know, that song is way too catchy. Oh, actually, speaking of uncomfortable, so we went to the Ren Fair on Sunday. And once again, I have been made fun of for my chakras. Anyways, this lady, she came over and she's like, wow, great outfit. Love the embroidery. Terrible shoes for the fair. I was like, damn, man. So my sandals get made fun of by everyone. My mom, my grandma. They're all like, they were ugly and they look terrible to walk in. Honestly, though, they are the most comfortable things to walk in. And I keep getting made fun of. So when she said that, I was like, yeah. And in my head, I'm like, oh, just like my mom. Ah! Well, that's because they don't have a cow one yet. The only one they got right now is the otter. Hopefully a cow one at some point, so that way they can, like, become the new them. Oh. I should get Z. Oops. Yeah, the cat's a pretty recent thing. Well, okay, so most furries will have a main one, but they might also have some sub ones that are either characters or like other representations of them, kind of like how other people have like different OCs. And sometimes they'll have like different ones that represent them. And yeah, and sometimes people change species if they feel like the species just doesn't fit them anymore. Yeah, because I mean, okay, so like, I don't know, I guess a example is I used to have like a self-insert OC that was like a angel, demon, wolf, like back in like 7th or 8th grade. I'm not doing that anymore. Who would do that in their 30s? Yes, and fursuits are very expensive. So it's not like, unless you got the money, it's not like you can create a new fursuit for every single furry fursona that you have. Yeah! Moomeat is now Moomeat, but they used to be an otter. Okay, so when they get around to making their fursuit, I am absolutely going to have to be like, Ender had a great suggestion. I feel like somehow that could be worked in. Adventures? Okay, one sec. Adventure! Sorry, I'm looking at it now and I'm like, find it so funny that everyone can't wrap their head around Moo having another persona. I'm sorry, I didn't realize there was a wiki for about their old persona. Oh, what? Okay, well, I'm going to be reading that later. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I feel like that'd be a little large. Like for the stomach, but I feel like it's a good start. $600, jeez. Save file. That's weird. I didn't hear any of those. I heard that one. But yes, I will save Untrip by Hydrate. Oh, that was a good stretch. What's up, Ninja? It might not be large for an adult, but I'm thinking of like stomach space. Wait, his daughter's name? Wait, does Moo have a daughter? Oh, that's true. Actually, I'm surprised they managed to keep the fursuit on all day because it was like, it was hot. Well, actually, it wasn't too bad. Not as previous years. Okay, why are you not letting me do this, you stupid frickin' program? Why are you being so dumb? I hate you. Okay. That should be good. Different flavor soda? Oh my gosh. That would be really funny. Oh my gosh, that'd be so heavy though. Yeah, that'd be really heavy. Oops. Do, do. Becoming a legend is not for the faint of heart. Wait, 4 2 liters. Oh, Ender, to me, that sounds heavy. 4 liters. 4 2 liters, my bad. Do, 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 do. 20 pounds of weight. That you're adding 20 pounds on. You're adding like a baby on. Babies weigh 20 pounds, right? How much do babies weigh? Okay, you're adding a sack of sugar on. Actually, that might weigh more. I don't know about you. That is not weight I would want to carry. Although I guess if it's for a bit. Okay, well that's a newborn. I'm talking about like a baby, you know, that's been around for like 2 months. In that case, you would really want to be giving out soda. You'd be like, soda, soda, anyone? Soda, soda? A partake in the soda? Rin! So that goes on the side of the face. So I just put that too far down. I am doing pretty good. I'm just a little sleepy, and we were trying to figure out specifics for Moo having udders. I think it's gonna weigh too much. How are you? How are you doing today? Ooh, which one am I on? 5? 58? Add a little wagon. Take a 9-hour long nap. You know what? I would love that. I actually kind of did that yesterday. Although I was asleep, I was real tired. I mean, I Ender, I would like to say, I would think it would be cool. I'm just thinking logistically and how much it would weigh. I mean, Moo can weigh lift a lot. I will save. Weakness. I'm just thinking about the weight. Like, I personally wouldn't want to carry that much weight around, but you never know. Maybe Moo would be down for it. Maybe Moo would hear this idea and be like, yeah, let's do it. In all honesty, we know Moo probably would be down for it. You know, Ender, I'll admit, I still regret that. I should have just had the balls and done it. I should have just been like, hey, you have a sign that says step on me. Please just do it. Unfortunately, sometimes I do get a little shy. Oh my gosh, imagine just shot out sparkles. Oh, that'd be such a mess. Also, asking to post a lot of that just makes me think, like, what is this, Magnus Archives? Oh my gosh, actually, I need to finish listening to the new one. I started it. I'm still working on it. I thought there was a hole there. Okay, what's supposed to cover that up? I can hear Gherkin from here meowing about something. Back ahead? What do you mean back ahead? That's not a back ahead. I'm just gonna delete it. You know, I am. I am both mother and father. I didn't want to be one parent. I wanted to be both parents. Oh my gosh, that would be so funny. I would absolutely do that. Be like, all right, I'm gonna have to go ask your mother. Yep. Leave the room in like my full-on suit, come back out with like a muumuu on, being like, I told you can't go out. Oh, that's why I had the back ahead. Why did I do like that though? That's stupid. We're just gonna leave it there. Yeah, I just forget which parent I am. I probably would do that, honestly. I'd probably be like in the middle of a skit and forget exactly which one I'm supposed to be. And I just have to ask the kids, be like, hey, were you looking for your mom or your dad? I forgot who I'm supposed to be right now. Yeah, just be like, okay, you don't remember either? Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to be both? They start complaining to me like, hey, what am I supposed to do? We both forgot who I'm supposed to be. Oh yeah, the two-piece store. Oh my gosh. See, to reference like the Home Improvement show, I don't know if anyone remembers that. I have to be the dad on top, but I have to have like a really high door cut off, so that way You only see the top of my head. Yeah, that's him, Alan Home Improvement. You remember the neighbor? The one who you could only ever really saw the top of his head? That's what the dad would get. The mom would clearly, obviously, be the bottom half of the head, though, but the rest of the body. I'm so glad someone here knew exactly what I was talking about. Sometimes I'll throw stuff out there and I'm like, ah, right, I am on the older side. Funny thing is, I'm not terribly old, but I can see why people in their 20s would think it's kind of old. Sup, Dip? Wilson, yeah! I remember who I was talking to. I was talking to someone. I was like, man, at this age, my mom had 3 teenage girls. I could not imagine having 3 teenage girls at my age. That would drive me absolutely bonkers. I should go a little down. Ooh. Wait, which one is this? So this one is just gonna go little up. Do, 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 do. down, up, down, up. Okay, maybe I did mess up a little bit on the horns. Oh, I as well do the same to the other side. Honestly fine because I like making sure the hair is really smooth and looks right with all the angles. Takes me the longest. Not in the mouth, which is why I haven't done the mouth yet. Here, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go use the restroom. Ugh, okay, I'm back. Gosh, what is that? The new Silent Hill game. I really want to play it. Looks good. It looks spooky. Plus, it's interesting to have it like not set in the usual town. Our usual shenanigan town. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. It's like a lot of rigging is, does this look good? Yeah. Does this look good? No. Oh shit, what did I do? Okay, let's see. Looks like... Oops. So that's why I wasn't too worried about misshaping the head earlier, because I was like, yeah, it'll be fine. I knew it was going to get covered up by the multitudes of bangs. Otherwise, I would have normally just, if there wasn't a whole lot of bangs or cover, I probably would have just gone back into Clip Studio, repainted it, separated the lighters, and then imported it in. Oh gosh, no, no, what are you doing? But luckily, I knew it'd be okay. Just depends on what you're doing. Oh, the shape of that actually worked out pretty nice. That's a nice thing about like hair that's not necessarily straight. Makes it so easy to fit into curves. Like, it's easy to make it look right without trying too hard. See, normally I would put something like this behind the face. I think this time I'm actually going to leave it in front. I don't know, that's going to bother me, isn't it? Shoot. See, the problem is I would then have to do it on this one. Then I'd be adding an extra layer when I am going to be using this to make it move. Oh! I'm gonna leave it fair for now. I'll decide later. I actually don't mind the placement of that one. Okay, so all the curves lend pretty good to that way. Let's see if they do the same over here. Yeah, see, this will be a little bit more finagling, but not too bad. My phone be vibrating. You're probably telling me I have more junk mail. Junk, junk, junk. Actually rather do find rigging enjoyable. It's just so easy to just zone out, you do your thing. Sometimes you gotta think, sometimes you gotta figure stuff out, but for the most part, it's very easy, very relaxing. I highly enjoy it. Maybe someday I'll actually open up for commissions for rigging. So far I've only done it for people who've asked. I think I've only ever put up model art. Bang, bang, bang! Oh, jeez. Oh, no. What have I done? funny thing is, once I start rigging the hair, I'll have to change some of it anyways. Because once you start rigging, you'll be like, oh, that don't look right. I don't know why rigging is so fun. Yeah, so it's funny, I was talking about how the other side was like, oh, it's so easy, sometimes it works out with curved hair, and then I get to this side and I'm like, what have I done? Okay, you know, we're gonna come back to that. It's like, oh no, I may have made a mistake. Doesn't look as nice as the other side, but I don't know. See, the other side fits so well. That's okay. Yeah, I guess that was gonna happen regardless. Why does it sound like Avenged Sevenfold, but clandestine? Okay, I don't normally make fun of bands, but it almost sounds like a band covering Avenged Sevenfold, but they don't necessarily sound like them, but they kind of sound like them. Actually, that's a good way to put it. Sevenfold pretending not to be sevenfold. Gosh, I used to listen to them all the time. Little Piece of Heaven, Back Country. Some good songs. I remember I was so excited. I went and picked up their CD when it came out. You know, back when people actually went to go get CDs. Nightmare, yeah, that's a good one. Don't worry, Night. I'm there with you. Actually, I got a funny story. So I remember years ago when I worked at good old IKEA, I had a younger coworker. I was trying to explain to her how to save something. I pretty much had to work on a file. And I was asking her like, oh, hey, because I couldn't think of the word save in the moment. You know how sometimes you just cannot think of a word, even if you know the word? I'm sure everyone gets that. But I couldn't think of the word save. And so I was like, oh, hit the floppy disk. She didn't say anything. She wasn't moving her mouse. And I was like, hey, like, just click on the floppy disk. And she's like, started moving her mouse around. And I was like, you don't know what a floppy disk is, do you? And she was like, no. In that moment, I felt old. And you know what the funny thing is? That was back when I was like 30? Yeah, I was only 30 at the time. I mean, it's not that long ago, but... Because I think I was 30, she was in her early 20s. But I was like, how do you not know what a floppy disk is? But then, I have to remember, I'm pretty sure most of you guys are in the same age range. That we grew up in that time period where we just had such a fast expansion of technology that so much of it is like floppy disk. People after a certain age don't know what it is because they never used it. Like, we used some of the last older technology that there was out there. Sorry, I was noticing something. But yeah. Yeah. I just remind myself that, you know, we really did grow up, like, at the end of an era and the beginning of another. So there's just certain things that the newer generations just did not do. And that's okay. Another thing too, like, I have seen some younger people use things that I'm like, wow, that surprises me. That you know what that is. So sometimes it's not even an age thing, it might also be an accessibility thing. Like, I was chatting with someone recently about how what is it? We had typewriters in my high school typing class, but they had switched it out the very semester that I was taking it to computers, because even though computers had been around, in fact, my elementary school had like a couple, like three. Yeah, they had three in elementary, but my high school was a little bit more behind on getting those upgrades, especially for a whole class to have computers. And so they still had typewriters like the first couple weeks I had started that class, and then they had switched them out to computers. So sometimes it's just a matter of funding. Maybe it took a little longer for it to get there. Oh my gosh, I remember those. Yeah, we had the old school projectors on the carts. I remember half the time my teachers fiddling with it to get it to work. Oh, I actually kind of miss those. I liked how easy they were. I felt like teachers had less problems with those than they did computers by the time they upgraded. But that could also be, you know, they're just having to get used to new technology as well. Oh no, let the overhead projection in while it wilt away. Oh no. Oh, that's terrible. Oh gosh, you remember when they used to wheel out the the TVs to put out the VHSs in? So you could watch like some science program that had been recorded 5 years earlier. Maybe even 10 years earlier. Like, I swear, in high school, I was taking a sewing class, and my teacher, surprisingly, most of the classrooms by that point had upgraded computers, but she still had, like, the old VHS TV she'd wheel around, and I remember she put in an instructional video for sewing, and it was from, like, the 1980s. And I'm like, it is early 2000s. Lion King! Hey, at least you watched the good one. Actually, you know what? I can't talk shit about the new one, considering I haven't watched it. I have a rule. I try not to talk shit about a movie unless I've seen it. You'll talk shit about it? Yeah, okay, I will say that is my one gripe with it. Why are you calling it a live action when it's entirely CG? That's not what live action means. Okay, maybe I will talk a little bit of shit about it. It's just so silly, like... Didn't they come out with a second one as well? That's That's a funny thing. Like, how did they have enough money or positive reviews to justify making a second one? I'm pretty sure everyone talked shit about it. Oh my gosh, yeah, you're right. Some people will go see it regardless if it's bad or not. Like, I love Lilo and Stitch, but I refuse to watch that. How do you take out the hottest character? Like, that's bullshit. Also, how do you change it to... Yeah, actually, I won't go into it in case someone wants to watch it. There's just a lot of silly things about it that I was like, this is just an entirely different movie. This isn't even Lilo and Stitch anymore. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, well, if you plan on watching it, now is your chance to get out of here so you don't have to listen to me talk shit about it, and also I don't spoil you. I'll give you guys a couple seconds to decide. But yeah, okay, so how do you change it to it's all about family and making sure that you guys got each other covered to, hey, I'm gonna give you up so I can go fulfill my dream, even though the whole original movie was giving it up to protect her family. I'm like, is this just Disney trying to say like, hey, if you're poor, get rid of your children or siblings if you're taking care of them? I don't know. How are you gonna make a live action and then completely change the story? Yeah, and didn't like the neighbor adopt her? Okay, so I haven't watched it, but didn't the neighbor adopt her as well? Like, I'm pretty sure... Oh, Jesus! Okay, well, someone's child's been kidnapped. I didn't even read it. I clicked it out to get rid of the noise. What was that? Is that an Amber Alert? It scared the shit out of me. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's unfortunate. Thank you for the save! What time is it? Oh my gosh, it's almost 11? I'm probably gonna go till about 11:15, just because Gherkin does have a kitty playdate today. and I need time to be able to get him into the cat carrier. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was kind of sleepy before, now I'm awake. Now I'm just like, whoa, what's life? Especially here I am shit-talking Lilo and Stitch, and then it's like, whoo-hoo, wake up. Oh, wake up. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, that actually did kind of wake me up. I like... Hiya. Actually, you know what? Here I have been shit-talking Disney. I'm actually now trying to think the last Disney movie I actually went to go see. Because nothing's been, like, real interesting or, like, stand out. It's all been kind of like, bleh. I mean, unless Aliens counts, because that's technically their franchise. I also don't go watch movies as often as I used to. Okay, let's see. What the? They're coming out with a Frozen 3? What else can they do? Princess Diaries 3. I would only watch that if what's-her-name is in it. Okay, where is it? I'm trying to figure out the last one I actually went to go see. I thought they were done with Toy Story. Okay, so the last... Wow, I haven't seen a Disney movie in 2 years. Last one I went to go see was Haunted Mansion, and that one was actually kind of fun. I actually enjoyed that one a lot. Damn, they really, like, got rid of a lot of movies, didn't they? Wow, it's okay. So apparently, I've seen a Disney movie like every 2 years because the last one I saw before that was Encanto. Yeah, everything is really expensive. I'm really glad that my theater near me has like on Tuesdays it's $5. So I take advantage of that whenever I do want to actually see a movie in theaters. I'll go on a Tuesday. Although I do gotta buy the ticket like a week ahead of time because we're right next to a high school, so the kids always pack out the theater. Elsa's quest for more money. Toy Story 10, Return of the Everlasting Toy Story. Wow, I've only heard bad things about Snow White. I haven't heard a single good thing about that movie. I was just mad about the costuming. But apparently it was just bad. Yeah, no, I was real mad about the costuming because I was like, oh, we're gonna make this accurate to the time period and the place. And I'm like, okay, that's not how dramatic countries dressed at that time. They did not have a straight cut at the waist. Like, what? Especially not in that... Yeah, not a single thing of it looked good. And normally most movies I can be like, oh yeah, that looks a little decent. Like, I can usually point out one or two things that looks okay. That just, the whole thing looked terrible. Yeah, so I guess the only thing I'm really watching of Disney is like they're odd ones that aren't really a fourth or fifth in the series. Or they're more original stuff. I never get to see Wish, but I heard that wasn't great. Yeah, that's the thing. Most of them just look real bad. I think I mentioned this when I went to go see How to Train Your Dragon. Disney absolutely 100% needs to learn from DreamWorks on how to do live action movies. Because DreamWorks really was like, we're gonna do this and we're gonna do an amazing job. And they did. I went, I know I talked about it before, but I went into that movie totally expecting to hate on it. I was like, this is gonna be stupid. I'm not gonna like this. But you know what? I'm watching this because my best friend wants to watch it. But I actually enjoyed it so much, I was like, I need to go see it a second time. That's how much I liked it. Like, I was really impressed with how they did it, and I am absolutely 100% looking forward to the next one. In fact, the next one, I'm probably just gonna go straight into the 40X. I wish I had done that for this one. But to be fair, I have always been a big fan of DreamWorks. I feel like pretty much most of the stuff they do just turns out real good. With like, they put so much effort into making sure it's going to be a good experience. Now, if only they would do 2D animation again. I'm going to keep saying that until they do it. I know it'll probably never happen, but I want it to happen so much. Oh good! I'm glad DreamWorks is doing good. Honestly, they deserve it. They put in so much good work, and they make sure it's good. They're not... I mean, obviously they're trying to get money. What's up, Pac-Man? Hee, sometimes. Yeah, sometimes they do rhythm games, and I have to admit, every time they do rhythm games, I'm obsessed with it. But to be fair, I'm also like, I used to be real big into Love Live, so it's not that hard to get me to love a rhythm game. No more progression? Oh no! Okay, I'm gonna have to fix the star. Yeah, I was gonna say DreamWorks. I've always, even their worst movie, or I say worst as in like maybe not their best. I'm like, I still had a good time. I still was entertained. You know what, Simon? I totally get that. The rhythm games are so fun in Genshin. Ooh, Clone Hero. Ooh, Group Clone Hero. Wild Robot. You know, that's actually one of the few that I haven't had a chance to watch, but I really should. Oh, Natlan. So Simon, the order in which the Genshin movies, or Genshin movies. Sorry, we were talking about shitty Disney movies, but the order in which the lands are is Mondstadt, Liyue, Inazuma, Sumeru, Fontaine. I was about to say Montana for some reason. Fontaine, and then Natlan. Natlan is number 6. And then currently we're also getting into Nodkrai, which is right before Shiznaya. Oh yeah, Natlan has a great soundtrack. Yeah, we're getting real close, Simon. I don't know much about Nodkrai. I just know that they've been doing that first, and I believe they're working into Shonaya. I could be wrong. I haven't looked into it. I've actually been pretty good about not getting spoiled. I've been like slowly working my way, because I haven't finished Natlan. I'm behind. Oh, to be fair though, Simon, I've been playing it for a very long time. I've been playing it since, not as long as some people, but I first started playing when Inazuma had just come out. But I was kind of lucky because this was like during pandemic, and I was also doing my treatment, which meant I was not working. Which meant I had so much free time to play through it. And when I was talking about that month for me to catch up on stuff, that was to get through Mondstadt, Liyue, and then into Inazuma. Although I feel like you were going to be much quicker at that. Because I'll admit, I'm a little bit of a slow player, and I made some mistakes like putting my world level before I had a good enough level team. Which made it really hard to get stuff because I was having trouble beating things because I did that. Oh yeah, that's actually, so Simon, that's why I was telling you, don't level up your world level until you have a team that's fully capped to whatever your cap is. Because if not, it will be really hard to get any items or beat monsters if you don't do that beforehand. Oh, you already did it. Oh! Okay, well now you know. Oh, you got Kave again? So Kave and... Oh my gosh, why can't I think of his name? Where's good old Google? So, Kave and Al Haitham, I Actually, you know what? I'll just wait till you get there. Yeah, they were like, hey, we heard you needed some dendro, so we're gonna give you some dendro. You need stuff? We got you. It's like, don't complain. I know, there's like so many jokes and memes I want to tell you, but I'm also like, you know what? I'll wait till you're there, and then I'll give you the jokes and the memes. Let's see, since you did end up leveling up your world, it might be good for us to go in and get you some relics if you haven't gotten relics. I know, but you gotta work through so much. You're gonna get there. You're gonna do it. What was I doing? Oh, that's right. I was going to... blah, 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 blah. I feel like I should do this on a separate layer. Oh! Yeah! You know, I probably should have mentioned that to you before, because, okay, so I love the game in some aspects, but in other aspects, they do a terrible job of explaining things that they think are basic. But unless someone tells you, you're not gonna think about it. Because I also did the same thing, if it helps. But yes, level up your character skills. It'll help you so much. Also, relics. Have you been putting relics on your character? It's okay if you haven't. I did not know about that literally until I got to Leeway, and then my friend was like looking at my account and she was like, why don't you have relics? Oh, you just need to level them? Oh, okay, okay. And a little on Luke? Or, I don't know why I said that with an accent, but yeah. Nice, nice, okay. Yeah, having the right relics really will help you a lot. Diluc. Diluc. Is he Diluc? Diluc? Oh god, now I can't think of how to actually pronounce his name. I hate myself. And if it helps anything I say, honestly, there is no wrong or right way to do things. It's just more suggestions to make it not so difficult, because I definitely went through all the mistakes that you can make. Like, there were so many times I was like, wow, I wish I knew this sooner. Sounds good! Thank you for the raid, Simon. Although, funny enough, I am gonna actually be hopping off pretty soon. Oh, it is already 11:12. I need to hop off soon. I'm going to finish this angle, and then I probably will. So it looks like next time I work on this, I will be rigging the hair physics. Oh, cool. Did I just forget to match everything? Yeah, I did. Okay. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. Is that the only one I did that for? Yep. Okay, I guess that's where I'll end up. I'll do that next time. But you know what? I feel pretty good because, like, I finished the eyebrows today. I got the hair into a good place. I will probably finagle it as I rig it to move. So I think next time I will work on Z and the actual hair physics. Let's see. We ended up with no D&D tomorrow, so I am gonna rig tomorrow. I'll probably work on my own model tomorrow too. I will get on earlier. Today I was a little lazy. But yeah. Yeah, I think that's where I will end. But yeah, so I'll be on tomorrow. Probably somewhere between 7:30 to 8 if I manage to get up early. A little sad about D&D, but I really hope Head Ankle Biter and their partner feels better. That's okay. We got next week, if they're feeling better. I do feel pretty good about this progress, though. Do. Some good old sax before we leave. Alright, let's see who is on right now. Wow, there's so many people on this morning. Oh! Okay, let's go to Perrin. I just started following them recently. Their art is so pretty. Oh my gosh, what they're doing right now looks so pretty. But thank you guys for joining me. I had fun rigging, getting stuff done. Like I said, I'll be back on tomorrow. Hopefully a little longer.